In today's global economy, significant competition comes from everywhere, including both small and large businesses. Technology offers small companies opportunities to tap into previously unavailable resources. Meanwhile, large companies need to protect their market share. All companies must strive to find new competitive advantages. Engineering is the key. McKinsey found that by excelling at design, companies grow revenues and shareholders' returns at nearly twice the rate of their peers. Further, companies must meet a range of conflicting criteria to attract customers. You can see that when most successful companies, which they call top performers, are compared to others. Top performers are more likely to cite multiple reasons why customers buy their products. This means engineers need to simultaneously focus on numerous criteria to be successful, while still having the time and flexibility to innovate. Innovation is particularly critical to success as it's the biggest differentiator between top performers and others. To innovate, engineers must be able to iterate their designs as much as possible, as early as possible. This way, they can explore many ideas and arrive at the best design. 3DEXPERIENCE CATIA offers everything mechanical engineers need. It is the only solution that enables engineers to design anything, regardless of industry, and never holds them back. Plus, it has the flexibility to scale up your needs as your business grows. With 3DEXPERIENCE CATIA, you will be able to model anything, learn it easily, reuse geometry, work on large assemblies with ease, optimize and test with simulation, assess motion, design for manufacturability, adopt model-based definition, manage product data and adapt to differing needs, and collaborate by connecting people, processes, and data. Let's explore how these powerful capabilities empower mechanical engineers to develop more competitive, profitable products. CAD requires flexible and powerful modeling capabilities. Plus, digital models must accurately reflect reality. Compromising means late changes and more physical prototypes, which add cost. CATIA is known for its high geometric accuracy. It's so robust, engineers can quickly iterate without the model failing. Surfacing provides a competitive advantage from energy-efficient aerodynamic surfaces to cool-looking designs. Surfaces have no thickness, so they're easier to manipulate than solid geometry. You can create beautiful organic shapes and Class A surfaces. Only CATIA combines the highly accurate 3D solid modeling with Class A surfacing capabilities. Engineering time is valuable. CAD shouldn't create barriers. Tedious menu picks, hunting for functionality, and learning a new user interface for specialized applications wastes time. 3DEXPERIENCE CATIA UI tackles this. Contextual menus offer logical options based on the selected surfaces, planes, curves, edges, or features. After selecting an edge, you'll only see relevant commands like fillet and chamfer. The streamlined UI and pop-up menus improve efficiency with less mouse travel. Engineers can add frequently used commands to an action pad for easy access. Every application consistently reflects the same logic and workflows to simplify adopting specialized applications. Nothing is more frustrating than recreating previously completed work. It wastes time, plus any deviations from the original introduces errors. Most engineers deal with multi-CAD data from suppliers, customers, coworkers, or legacy data. CATIA makes working with it easy. Further surface healing capabilities repair imported geometry. CATIA supports reverse engineering, so you can quickly construct a 3D surface from a scanned point cloud to leverage concept work from a clay model or prototype. Validate manufactured parts by analyzing and comparing them to as-designed models. Digitalize an entire factory to simulate operations and safety. Typically, multiple engineers develop individual components. To avoid assembly problems, engineers need visibility to others' work. Unfortunately, poor collaboration means engineers spend 29% of their time working with outdated data. Plus, performance tends to be painful. In some cases, the assembly may be so large it may not even be possible to retrieve it. 3DEXPERIENCE CATIA's architecture solves this with modern technologies and allows assemblies to be retrieved even if they contain over 1 million components. You can even work on large assemblies on a laptop or view them on a tablet. While helpful for engineers to understand the context of their work, this is especially valuable for project management and architects as they make critical decisions about the direction of the product. Engineers can design in the context of the assembly so they automatically see the changes that impact them. 3DEXPERIENCE CATIA offers multiple filtering capabilities to make it as convenient as possible. Also, interferences are easily detected and clash analysis ensures no assembly conflicts. Catching problems earlier, optimization and reducing physical prototypes saves money. However, requirements for quality and performance, time constraints, and more components make design decisions harder. Engineers need guidance. When comparing problem-solving methods, they are 3.7 times more likely to find simulation ideal. While simulation is powerful, preparing models takes time. With 3DEXPERIENCE CATIA, design and simulation share the model, so hours aren't wasted importing, exporting, or preparing models. Some design engineers need assistance. Incidentally, 83% of top-performing companies believe easier collaboration between engineers and analysts would provide even more value, which 3DEXPERIENCE CATIA offers. Kinematics and dynamics simulations save significant time and cost by enabling optimizations of mechanism designs early. But defining kinematic joints, in addition to assembly constraints, is time-consuming and tedious. 3DEXPERIENCE CATIA reduces analysis preparation steps. It knows the assembly constraints, weight, center of gravity, and material, so engineers don't waste time redefining anything. Engineers can also evaluate the impact of spring stiffness and dampening, motor torque, and more to support better design decisions. The motion simulation also allows engineers to identify clashes and verify components can be assembled. In addition to a single mechanism, CATIA can simultaneously assess multiple mechanisms of different subassemblies. There's a manufacturing talent shortage, and the pandemic makes it worse. With this loss of manufacturing knowledge, engineers need better tools to assess manufacturability. Whether parts are plastic, composite, or other material, CATIA can handle it. It supports various manufacturing processes, including injection molding, casting, stamping, sheet metal bending, welding, and 3D printing. Further cost estimates help determine the best production methods. CATIA's specialized apps provide manufacturability guidance to improve part quality. For example, engineers can analyze plastic parts for consistent wall thickness to identify potential problems with sink marks, weld lines, air traps, and more. Engineers spend 31% of their time on drawings. Imagine if they spent that time on innovation and engineering instead. MBD achieves this by making the 3D model the master. Printed 2D drawings aren't linked to the model, so they won't reflect late changes. Outdated manufacturing information leads to money-wasting rework and scrap. 3D is also more intuitive. Tolerancing is tedious and time-consuming. Plus, many engineers don't realize the added cost when tolerances are too tight. CATIA solves this with automated generative tolerancing. It also applies rules and standards to optimize tolerances, saving significant costs. Engineers prefer design work over managing data in PDM and PLM. 3DEXPERIENCE CATIA integrates PLM so engineers never leave the design environment. With traditional PDM or PLM, checking data in and out takes so long, many engineers delay it. Then engineers waste hours comparing outdated versions and consolidating changes. With 3DEXPERIENCE CATIA, everyone sees model updates in real time. Plus, since it isn't file-based, no one wastes time checking files in and out. It also manages component families to configure designs. When a component changes, the where used function identifies which subassembly or assembly used it. 3DEXPERIENCE CATIA offers everything mechanical engineers need on a collaboration platform. While critical, 93% of companies report they need improved collaboration. Within engineering, poor collaboration results in design rework, missed deadlines, longer design cycles, and errors. Then the business suffers. Delayed time to market, higher development costs, higher product costs, quality problems, missed market requirements. With 3DEXPERIENCE CATIA, engineers including mechanical, electrical, and electronics work together in parallel. Even marketing documentation, service, and other groups assess up-to-date product details from a browser. Rather than emailing data, suppliers, partners, and customers collaborate on the platform. You control their access, and when the project is complete, you turn it off, keeping intellectual property secure. By investing in the right design tool, your company will realize productivity gains that will boost profitability. With 3DEXPERIENCE CATIA's superior modeling and assembly management capabilities, engineers can expect to see a 20 to 50% gain in productivity. Then, if you complement it with the unified modeling and simulation environment and powerful design for manufacturability capabilities, and tie it all together with integrated data management on a collaboration platform, you can expect an additional 30% productivity improvement depending on your usage and industry. Together, 3DEXPERIENCE CATIA offers the ultimate tool set for mechanical engineers. 3DEXPERIENCE is also available on the cloud, reducing IT costs related to hardware, platform, installation, and maintenance. This also enables everyone to connect from everywhere, anytime, through a simple internet connection.